2 here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Live from New York at the home of the Knicks, it's the NBA. Look now, State Farm presents the starting lineups. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Carmelo Anthony.
You know what I love about Anthony, Kevin, is his ability with the ball at his size. You know, he's so strong, but he's quick, and he's got that agility offensively to get around you with his ball handling skills and his speed. So there's not much you can do with Carmelo, but hope he misses an outside shot.
If you are going to foul Melo, you need to make it a hard foul. If you just play good D on him, sometimes that's not enough. This guy is a terrific scorer. It's a big part of why he's one of the league's most efficient scorers season to season, because he gets it inside and out and he makes free throws.
The Knicks happy to return to New York after the road trip. Facing off here against a very talented ball club, guys. This is a tremendous chance for them to put all their skill and talent on display.
Well, I think they feel good about playing these guys. They beat them the first time in the season, so the matchups seem to favor them. We'll see if there's any adjustments coming from the other side.
And in terms of significance, Steve, a win here would give them a victory in the season series. I mean, there's only one more game to be played between them, so that 2-0 lead would hold up no matter what happens next time.
Now here's Jennings, and it's good. Jennings has got the first points of the night for the Bucks. Berea dishes to Chandler. Over Mbamuta. Connects on the 17-footer.
You know, it's easy to take him for granted because we're so used to seeing him make those kinds of plays.
Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Scott Skiles. Doris?
He told me that they'll have their work cut out for them, looking to score inside with the elite shot blocker and defender Tyson Chandler patrolling the paint. He said he was the Defensive Player of the Year for a reason. He's got length, mobility, toughness, and the want to. He brings effort and communication defensively, and you can't forget about him at the other end either. An improved shooter, and he can definitely finish. Kevin, a ton of respect for what Chandler brings to the table.
Thanks, Doris. 4 on the clock, and it's going to be a 3-second call. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
And Kevin, they would have had to be sensational defensively to compensate for their lack of offense in that game.
Yeah, and you know what, Steve? I don't think they're built to play those kind of low-scoring, grinded-out games. They weren't that time, at least.
Jennings can't get that one to fall.
Well, with only one attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far.
Berea kicks to Anthony. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
Nice shot by D'Alembert.
Came off the screen and did what I call a right-now move, right to the rim. The defense had no time to recover.
Berea, the pass to Shumpert. Kicks to Melo. He's guarded by Mbamuta. Right up. And again, it's Carmelo Anthony. Anthony's got 6 points.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Barbosa kicks to Jennings. Now the dish to Bosh. Over Anthony. Bosh can't hit. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Shumpert. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn.
They're coming out strong, guys. That's 4 for 5 from the field.
Jennings kicks to Barbosa. Feeds it to D'Alembert. Jennings, guarded by Berea. The Knicks leading by 4. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And see, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, but really a nice pace to their offense.
Here's D'Alembert. The Knicks making the shot. It's stolen by Berea. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. And the Knicks good for 2.
And a great start offensively.
Yeah, they've come out strong. I mean, really scoring and playing with confidence.
Jennings off a pick from BOSH. Now here's Jennings. Right now averaging 17 points a game. BOSH, that's good. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to Indiana.
Yeah, I don't think they enjoyed watching the tape of that loss because there's no question they were the better team going into it, and yet they got completely crushed.
I'm actually still trying to figure out what happened there, Steve. No matter how it looks on paper, you've still got to show up, lace up, and play. It looked like they just weren't interested in being there.
Here's Jennings after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Lets it fly. Jennings can't get it to go.
Nothing's going right for him right now. He's kind of lost it here in the quarter. Oh, come on. You've got to get the 2 points there.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Gets it to go. The Knicks leading by 6. Shumpert dishes to Chandler. Anthony drives in. Anthony missing again. The Bucks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here is Nba2K13. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Barea kicks to Stoudemire. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from BOSH. Puts it up from 12. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist from Brandon Jennings.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. This is the second meeting of the year against this Bucks team.
You know, it's hard to lose a game when you shoot the ball as well as they did in that one.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, shot making can cover over a multitude of sins. The percentage they shot from the floor is one you might talk about an individual player having, not the entire team.
Drew Gooden is checked in for Gallenberg. Shumpert with it. Barbosa picks him up. Here's Anthony. That's good. Anthony's got 12 points in the game.
This is a very steady performance offensively for him.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Lonnie Brewer's checked in for the Knicks. Bucks trail by 7. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Guarded by Shumpert. The feed now to Gooden. Tries from 16. Jump shot is good that time.
And he will punish an opponent for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day.
And Shumpert kicks to Anthony. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. Brewer's shot is off. Bucks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Barbosa passes to BOSH. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Tobias Harris is checked in for the Bucks. Cool Hands comes in for Brandon Jennings. Second free throw, no good.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the boards.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, a slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Clark dishes to Barbosa, taken away by Anthony. Down low. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. It's going to be on Leandro Barbosa.
Smart foul there. Make him earn those 2 free throws instead of giving up an easy dunk.
Yeah, and he's not a strong free throw shooter. I mean, with his percentage, he's likely to miss one, so that's a good heads-up play.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Chris Anderson is checked in for Anthony. And it's Budinger in for J.J. Barea. Udo's checked in for the Bucks. The Knicks leading by 5. And here is Shumpert. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Now Haywood inside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Bucks, they're shooting around 46% at this point. Clark kicks to Udo. Harris outside. Dishes it to Gooden. Jumper off the screen. Pass to Clark. Goes back up. The pass to Barbosa. Harris outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Clark, the pass to Udo. That's good.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
Here is Budinger after Udo's basket. Shumpert with it. Picked by Haywood. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Budinger. Here's Henderson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Barbosa dishes to Gooden. Here's Clark. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the ball, just racking up the assists.
So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Bucks. And Shumpert kicks to Haywood. Oh, the one-hand jam.
That was a nice, strong one-hand jam there.
Yeah, brought it back and ripped it down.
That's how you do it. That's nice. You know, one thing you can't argue about with Haywood is his defensive abilities around the rim. He's got great size and strength. When he sets a pick on you, the offensive end, it's like running into a brick wall. You know, so he may not be the most skilled guy, but he's a very effective player.
Yeah, also let me tell you this. He isn't very easy to see from afar or on TV, but Brendan Haywood is built. He really is a Goliath on the floor with his size. Here is Barea, following the bucket by the Bucks. They get a hand on it. Here's Clark. Over Budinger. And that's good for 2. And guys, pretty interesting comments he had after their last game.
Yeah, I don't think moral victories are really very prevalent in the NBA, but I do like it when a guy's honest enough to say, hey, look, we can pull something out of this. You know, we can use this loss to motivate us. We can get better by watching the tape and seeing the things we did wrong. So I like the comments, and I think he's right. I think that learning from that loss can help them win next time out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Orton comes in for Brendan Haywood. And Carmelo Anthony subbed in for James Jones. Here is Barea. 14 points from him the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And don't forget, guys, his playmaking was sensational. I mean, he saw the floor, making the game so easy for his teammates.
So it's the Bucks now, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Here's Clark. He dishes it to Udo. Gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Now, you can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, their opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
Here's Orton. And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. That is his first foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. He feeds it to Carmelo. Over Clark. New York, no good that time either. The Bucks shooting an impressive 60% early. Harris kicks to Clark. Open look. Passes to Udo. That is good. Udo's got 6 points.
Well, that's what he does. He's going to fight and battle on the offensive glass all night.
Shumpert passes to Carmelo. He passes to Shumpert. Trying to get back on track, and that one's good. 6 points for him.
Wow, has he caught fire this quarter, shooting the ball with tremendous confidence.
19 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Clark, guarded by Shumpert. Clark dishes to Jennings. Got it off in time. That misses, but he kind of had it gone in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, Steve and Clark, your thoughts?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee looking at who they got. Clark in a shooting guard. John Henson out there with Gooden. And it's Udrich. And it's Nba2K13 into the three. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Pacers. Boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 33 points and also did his part on the glass, pulling in some key rebounds to help his team. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And Doris, that really was a phenomenal performance.
You know what, Kevin? Anytime you bring it like that, you raise the bar on yourself. The key is to not get too hyped on past performances. Today, focus on this game right here, right now.
Yeah, but he's going to have a hard time forgetting that one because that was one of the best performances you'll ever see.
And so it's Milwaukee now. The Knicks making the shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. And the Bucks lead by 2.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now Shumpert. He's got 6. Kicks it to Brewer. New York moving it around. Shot's good. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Now here's Shumpert. He's guarded by Udrich. And Shumpert gets to Budinger. Here's the dish to Shumpert. Feeds to Budinger. Clock at 6. Over Clark. Shot is blocked. The feed to Henson. Dishes to Udrich. Pass to Clark. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Nba2K can't get it to go. New York trailing. Shoots from 8. The offensive rebound. And there's the rejection. Here's Udrich. The pass to Clark. Off his foot, and the ref saying he kicked it. And a new group in for the Knicks. Stoudemire's checked in for Chandler. Anthony comes in for Chris Anderson. James Jones, he's checked in for Chase Budinger. And Barea subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Here is Jennings. It's up a 3. Second shot opportunity. Barbosa. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. The Bucks number 1.
Yeah, they did a great job last year of sharing the ball, pushing the ball in transition, and really spreading out the scoring, and they were very productive as a team.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Jennings kicks to Harris. Harris gets the screen from Bosh. Here's Barbosa. That's good. Barbosa's got 8 points.
You know, it is really hard to miss shots that close to the basket.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
He kicks it to Jones. He dishes it to Barea. He feeds it to Carmelo. Passes it to Stoudemire.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And he knocks down the first one. Daniel Orton, he's checked in for New York. And the Bucks making a change here. And both free throws good for Stoudemire. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Barbosa kicks to Dallenberg. Backs in from 8. No good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And here's Barea, averaging 10 points per contest. Six to shoot. Here's Stoudemire. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Bucks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Jennings passes to Barbosa. Shoots over Barea. Brewer grabs the board. Brewer's got his third rebound tonight. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Vukrinic defended by Jones. Here's Udo on target from 13 feet. Udo's got 8 points.
What a streak he's on. He's just one of those guys who can really catch fire.
Kicks it to Brewer. He passes to Stoudemire. Udo on him. And the rejection by Udo. And that one's good. Stoudemire's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Kevin, keep an eye tonight on how many plays he keeps alive for his club. Just the way he works, the way he moves, the way he anticipates plays before they happen. Constantly looking to get an offensive board.
And the other thing about him that stands out is his body control in the air. Some guys are strong on the ground. This guy is strong in the air and can improvise his shot if he needs to.
Here's Jones after the basket by Milwaukee. Stoudemire with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Stoudemire's got 6.
Smart. He's just using his size advantage to get his shot off.
And a sweet stroke, too, you might add.
It's back to Jennings. Brewer grabs the board. Brewer's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here is Barea. He's guarded by Jennings. Barea dishes to Stoudemire. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Stoudemire's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
We've got a moment here. Let's look at the last month and the Knicks and how they ranked in the NBA. 8th in field goal percentage. 9th in steals. And they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
And they've shot the ball pretty well. You talked about that field goal percentage. And I think it just shows that they're playing well together. They're playing hard. And they're playing well at both ends of the floor. Because in order to have a good field goal percentage, you have to play good defense as well.
Here's Clark after Amari Stoudemire's bucket. Clark kicks to Barbosa. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Barea with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Barea with it. Shumpert passes to Barea. Some nice passing by New York here. Jennings with the steal. Here's Clark, guarded by Barea. Stolen by Haywood. To the middle. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yeah, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
11 feet away. Barea pulls it in.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps. And they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Tries from 7. Sellinger, no good.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Clark dishes to Dallenberg. Outside Jennings. The dish to Clark. Guarded by Shumpert. Shot to stop the drought. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. You look at the Bucks and checking out New York, a game behind.
Well, right now for the Bucks, they've looked like a different team to start this season, and not in a good way. They've played rather poorly based on what was expected of them.
Yeah, this is a team we expect to be in that battle for the top seed, and instead questions about whether they'll even make the playoffs now. I know it's early, but there have to be some concerns in that locker room.
Lonnie Brewer's checked in for J.J. Barea. And then for Milwaukee, Drew Gooden has checked in for Dallenberg. And Mbalamute comes in for Utah. And Brewer gets to Shumpert. Here's Budinger. Offline with his 3.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Here's Clark. He's got 9. Good. Clark's got 11 points.
Yeah, saw just a little bit of daylight, went right to the rim.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Shumpert passes to Budinger. Fades back. The shot will not go. And Milwaukee the other way now. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
You know, some really good games going on today, guys. And the one that captures my eye is the Utah one.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And the Knicks making a change here. Chandler's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Udrich is checked back in.
A lot of big men struggle at the line, but that's a strength for him.
Sellinger with a screen for Shumpert. From 12 feet out. That's good. Shumpert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
And here is Shumpert following Brandon Jennings' 3. Shumpert dishes to Chandler. It's his first trip to the line.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Free throw, Chandler.
Even though they're trailing, they're having some success from the foul line here, and that could go a long way towards getting them back into it.
Chris Anderson is checked in for the Knicks. Anthony comes in for Chase Budinger. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Chris Bosh is checked in for Drew Gooden. Chandler hits them both. Now Udrich. Feeds it to Jennings. Kicks it out to Barbosa. The Knicks pull it in. Chandler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Tell you what, things just aren't bouncing his way this quarter.
Count the bucket. Chandler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside.
Jennings can't get that one to fall. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Brewer. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
The Bucks train. And Udrich kicks to Jennings. High, arcing shot, and Chandler sends it back.
Right now, he's in a bit of a funk. I I look for them to look at other options on offense.
Shumpert passes to Anderson. Left side Chandler. Over Bosh. Here's Anderson. Slams it on the run.
That's what he's all about. That's who he is. Retrieving those misses and exploding right back to the bucket.
Prime example of it right there. No question. Good point, Clark.
Yeah, great rebounder and a great finisher. So that's a difficult combination to deal with for the defense.
The drive by Jennings with the lead pass. Will it go? The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Now some nice work in this quarter, finally being aggressive and getting to the free throw line.
And trying to battle back, that's the way to go. I mean, you take your opponent out of their rhythm, and then you extend the game.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Chandler. And Barea subbed in for Iman Shumpert.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. 13 points and a steal.
He's been able to score. He's been defending effectively. So am I leaving anything out?
I really don't think so. I mean, he is putting on a clinical performance here, surgeon-like.
And the first one at the line is good. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Tobias Harris. Both free throws good from Anthony.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, trailing by 4. Barbosa's shot is off. Now the Knicks with it. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Barea with it. Barbosa picks him up. Barea dishes to Carmelo. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 3 assists tonight.
I'm sure they'd like to get more shots like that.
Barbosa. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Barbosa's got 13 points.
He had no luck from the three-point line earlier, so maybe this one will give him some momentum.
Dishes it to Melo. Goes up at the stripe. Outside for Barea. Stoudemire, the screen. And here's Barea. Back to Stoudemire. And the powerful one-handed slam.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business, for sure. You're right.
Such an imposing finisher around the rim. Intimidating to the defense, really.
Jennings drives in. Here's Anthony. Shot is off. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint. And it's a good one going out.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, the points have really come in bunches for him so far, and not really a surprise because you know exactly what he can do.
Well, he's been in the groove all game long, Steve, and not too many hiccups in regards to his shooting, but we also have come to expect this from him, so we're not surprised by it.
Big 3, Carmelo Anthony, Amari Stoudemire, and Tyson Chandler at the 3, 4, and 5. J.J. Barea is out there with Iman Shumpert. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
That's grace over power, guys. That finger roll gets him 2 points. Impressive stuff.
Jennings kicks to Bosh. Feeds to Dallenberg. Misses the layup.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Barea kicks to Anthony. Now the feed to Shumpert. Back to Anthony. Some nice passing by New York here. Stoudemire. Chandler. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, he's an effort guy, Kevin. And so often his points come from second or third chance opportunities by hitting the glass and really staying relentless in his pursuit of the basketball.
And we also would have to label him the human eraser, Steve. one of the few players whose blocks make it into the highlight reel.
Jennings can't get that one to fall.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Now here's Anthony. 19 points in the game.
Well, that certainly sent a ripple through the crowd.
Yeah, no, alley-oop always does that. That's one of the most beautiful plays you'll see in all of basketball. It's impossible not to be impressed.
Yep, very exciting play to see that.
Especially when it ends with that big slam like that one.
Jennings can't get that one to fall.
Not a bad look at the hoop, just couldn't get it to bounce in for him.
Chandler, the pass to Shumpert. 11 feet away, and the Knicks good for 2.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Second chance shot, rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
New York calls timeout.
You can tell he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out.
And a brief look while we have the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. Well, you look at BOSH, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Drew Gooden, a little bit ahead of him. Also someone that shoots at such a high percentage, top 5 in the league. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Barea kicks to Shumpert, covered by Barbosa. There's the pass to Barea. Chandler, pass to Stoudemire. He kicks it to Barea. He dishes it to Melo. Anthony off a pick from Stoudemire. Over Nba2K13. Anthony can't hit.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Bucks trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Timeout called, the Bucks. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's in one heck of a groove with his scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down. And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Now here's Barbosa. 15 points in the game. And Nba2K13 kicks to BOSH. Here is Barea. He feeds it to Shumpert. Passes it to Stoudemire. Good. Stoudemire's got 4 points now in the quarter. Bucks trail by 11. Jennings kicks to Barbosa. BOSH is screen on Shumpert. Barbosa with it. Now Stoudemire defending. And here we go. Fast break. Barea's got it. He passes it to Shumpert. Kicks to Barea. The dish now to Carmelo. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Anthony's got 21 in the game.
The defense that time didn't do quite enough. I mean, it takes a lot of effort to stop him when he gets in tight.
Right side BOSH. Outside Jennings. Jacks up a 3. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, they've been all over the glass. Big advantage in the rebound totals.
Yeah, that's really carried them in this one, guys. I mean, those one-and-dones have really set a nice tone and let them establish this lead. That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And the Bucks miss again.
He can't find anything out there, and his misses are really hurting this team.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the win. Anthony missing again. Bucks trail by 13. Jennings with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Dallenberg dishes to Jennings. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for the Knicks. Sullinger comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Milwaukee also making some changes. Gooden comes in for Samuel Dallenberg, and Cool Hand subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Here's Clark from the inbound. Here's Gooden, and the layup falls. Gooden's got his third basket of the night right there.
Textbook offensive rebounding right there. I love that. Those putbacks are buckets any team loves to get.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Chris Anderson has checked in for the Knicks. The Knicks leading by 10. Now here's Shumpert. He's got 12. Feeds it to Barea. Throws it up high. And Shumpert slams it in.
What a play. No regular dunk there. A superb alley-oop.
And it was a great pass, too, to set him up.
No, those two have such a great feel for each other. They're just fun to watch play together.
And so it's Milwaukee now. The Knicks making the shot. And he trims the lead to single digits. Clark's got 14.
Another open look hits bottom from outside.
Yeah, and that's 3 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. That drops.
He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Now here's Anthony. 1 point in the game. Clark, the pass to BOSH. And the rebound goes to Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Knicks with the lead. Shumpert with it. He's got 14. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got 6.
Boy, what a great job of getting into the teeth of the defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's been their main point of attack. I mean, get the ball deep and try to score from in tight rather than rely on their outside shooting. I mean, that's a more consistent way to score. Take it inside.
And that one's good by Clark.
And that's his second three-pointer of this half. Looks like he's starting to forget about that poor first half he had.
Dishes it to Carmelo. Over Nba2K13. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Barea. Barea's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Clark. 19 points in the game. BOSH the screen from the high post. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Wow, you really have to sit back and admire what this guy is doing for his team right now. They're down, yet he stepped it up and he's delivering.
Gooden with the rebound. Goes up, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Check out the game for Cool Hands. He's got 21 points and he's drained 2 bombs from beyond the arc.
Which is something they need, Clark. It really improves their versatility when he's knocking down the 3-ball.
So for the Knicks, Daniel Orton, he's checked in for Hayward. Brewer comes in for Chris Anderson. And it's Budinger in for J.J. Barea. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Barbosa. And it's blocked. Pushing it up. The feed to Orton. Over Nba2K13. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Clark. 23 points in the game. And the pass to Gooden. Gets the bucket. Gooden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
Here's Shumpert. He kicks to Budinger from outside the arc. Another shot. Here's Horton. Rebounded by the Bucks. And Nba2K13's got his 6th rebound on the night. He dishes it to Gooden. Pass to Clark. Over Brewer. They grab their own miss. And Nba2K13 kicks to Jennings. To tie. Blocked. Anthony drives in.
What a huge play.
Call it hang time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You got to just shake your head on that one.
Here's Clark. There's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barbosa. That's blocked. And now in transition is Brewer. Here we go. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Brewer. And it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
And he cannot play any better than he is right now in this quarter, guys. Here's Clark.
Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. And Mbaamute's got his first 2 points. Now Shumpert. Orton dishes to Carmelo. Over Mbaamute. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Orton. And it's 29 points for Carmelo Anthony. Here's Clark. Puts the lead pass in front of him. From deep. And there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist by Gooden. Barbosa's got 18 points in the game. Now here's Shumpert. Defense right on him. And here is Orton. He feeds it to Shumpert. Shoots it. Second shot opportunity. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. We've got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. Look at cool hands. Such quick hands. Second in the NBA.
You know, he's been reliably getting takeaways all season long. And those kinds of plays that he makes change the course of a ball game.
And the first one drops. A different look for New York. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Budinger. And Barea subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Both shots good from the stripe. Bucks trail by 5. Jennings passes to Clark. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Fires the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's more like it. That's 9 points for him coming off 3-pointers in this half.
Barea with it. To the inside. Here's Anthony. Drops it in from 11 feet. Anthony's got 14 points now in the second half.
Anytime they've needed a hoop, he's taken over one shot after another. Boy, is he playing well.
Vukrinic, headed by Stoudemire. Good on the shot.
Well, they've really picked up the intensity here since halftime.
I think they got the pep talk in both teams now, really going after each other.
Bobs the alley-oop pass.
Looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. You put it on a platter for him.
He sure did. And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done.
Clark gets to Jennings. And the shot is good. Jennings has got 7 points in the game.
Just ugly shooting for him so far in this quarter. 1 for 8. Question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
Barea dishes to Carmelo. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pass to Clark. Outside Jennings. Right side Bosh. Kicks it to Clark. For the tie. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Got such a good feel for his shot today. In a really good groove.
It's a tie game in New York. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets on. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Who's at the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Well, let's send it out to our Doris. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Knicks put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. It was an extremely stingy defense in the second period that got them this lead. Coach has to be pleased with their effort and wants to see more of it to close the game.
Thank you, Doris. And how many times, guys, do we see a run like this become the difference maker in the outcome of a game?
Well, that usually is the case, Kevin, when one team can get on a run like they did, where they just feel so dominant offensively. More often than not, that's going to be the difference in the game.
And in this game, even at the very beginning of that run, you could sense the momentum getting ready to take a huge swing. And swing it did, fellas. Swing it did.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Clark in at 2-guard. Luke Richard and Bahamute out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Dallenberg. And it's Jennings in at the point. Clark, the pass to Bahamute. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline jumper. Rebound by Anthony. The Knicks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Barea kicks to Shumpert. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he's boxed out, and when that happens, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Sullinger. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Anthony with the screen on Jennings. Top of the key, and that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 16 here in the second half. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. Clark, guarded by Shumpert. Clark kicks to Barbosa. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. New York trailing. Now here's Shumpert. He passes to Chandler. Over Bosh. He sinks the 11-footer. 8 points for Tyson Chandler. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Clark dishes to Dallenberg. Here's Barbosa. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Shumpert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Anthony to take the lead. There's the bucket good. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, the Bucks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Clark, ready by Shumpert. Dallenberg with the screen on Shumpert. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Haywood. And now the Knicks on the break. Shumpert. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Clark, guarded by Barea. Clark, the pass to Bosh. Wide open shot is on the money.
Kevin, I think he's got to demand the ball. They need him to be more aggressive if they're going to take control of this game.
Now here's Shumpert. He's covered closely. There's the dish to Barea. Feeds it to Haywood. To the paint, Anthony. New York moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. The second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Jennings kicks to Clark. Right side Bosh. All alone. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And now 6 of their last 10 points from mid-range.
Yeah, jump shot really serving these guys pretty well.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Caleb Canales' huddle. He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
The Knicks making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in.
Stoudemire playing very well. 16 points, and he's been credited with the steal today as well.
Well, I'm sure he's happy to have a defensive contribution that he can point to in the box score.
Good on the second free throw.
I thought the pressure might get to him a little bit, but he did enough to put them in front.
The Bucks trail. Jennings kicks to Clark. Dishes to Dallenberg. It's stolen by Barea. Anthony right side. It's rebounded by Bosh.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Clark. And another basket for Milwaukee. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, and nobody giving up any ground either way, fellas.
And don't be surprised if this comes down to the final possession. It just kind of has that feel tonight, doesn't it?
Now Shumpert. Back to Anthony. Over Barbosa. Shots good by Anthony. Anthony's got 37.
Both of these teams have really stepped it up offensively.
You know what, Steve? They haven't missed a chance, and I think both teams really know what's at stake on every possession here.
Barbosa. Running by Stoudemire. Barbosa dishes to Clark. Back to Barbosa. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
8 seconds of the shot clock.
Screen by Dallenberg. Shot clock at 5. Chandler with the steal. Here is Barea. He's guarded by Jennings.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Here's Clark. That's good. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
And here's Barea. Anthony up on top. 13 feet away. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Clark. Guarded by Shumpert. Clark, the pass to Dallenberg. There's Jennings with the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Way too much time and space on that 3. He'll make that one all the time.
Well, it's a warm-up jumper, Steve, the kind that you could knock down still to this day. You're one of the best all-time three-pointers we've had in the NBA. But you've got to at least run at a guy and try to challenge and distract his shot.
Bucks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. There's the feed to Clark. Dallenberg with a screen on Shumpert. Here's Clark, guarded by Shumpert. Clark kicks to Barbosa. Now the pass to Clark. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know, with the way they've dominated the glass so far, I'm a little surprised it's still a close game.
Yeah, you've got to take advantage. I mean, you're getting extra possessions, but you're not knocking down shots.
Jennings kicks to Clark. It's back to Jennings. A 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
That's now 6 straight points off open threes. Get a hand up, fellas. Pay attention to the scouting report.
Well, you know how quickly things can go south when you start giving up wide open looks to this team.
Anthony kicks to Barea. Back to Anthony. Covered by Barbosa. Here's Shumpert. Milwaukee with the rebound. It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Barbosa gets the bucket.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 three-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing them. I think they've got to find a way to chase them off the three-point line.
The drive by Anthony. That's good. Anthony's got 43 points.
He's really shouldering the load for his team right now. That's what leadership is about. He's looking to help his team cut into this deficit.
He kicks to Clark. He dishes it to Dallenberg. Outside Jennings. A 3-ball. That one goes. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 5.
That's 4 of their last 5 coming from long range. This offense is cooking.
Yeah, it's rolling, really rolling. And defensively, they kept collapsing, Steve, and leaving them open. So now they're in trouble. They're in a real dilemma now.
Barea dishes to Melo. Pass to Shumpert. Stoudemire against Bosh. Tries a 3. They get it back. Oh, and they jam by Anthony.
You know, that kind of play will get you some brownie points with your coach, no doubt.
And with your fans, too, Clark, got a big dunk like that.
And even with the announcers.
Oh, yeah!
We all love it.
Here's Clark. Uses the drop step. Knicks with the rebound. Stoudemire's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. From 17 feet out. And it's Stoudemire with the jam. And so it's Milwaukee now. It's a 1-point game. Jennings passes to Clark. Bosh, a screen on Shumpert. Clark kicks to Bosh. Outside Jennings. There's the pick. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Another 3 for Jennings. And Baamute's checked in for the Bucks. That one misses for Clark.
Well, so far he hasn't been able to get to the line like he did in the first. The defense is playing him a little bit smarter, backing off of him a bit and defending without foul. I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Well, 3. Here is Mbamute, and their work on the board pays off with the second chance points. Shumpert with it. There's a minute 47 left here in the 4th quarter. Barea. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
This is really ugly, guys. I mean, he can't get anything to go.
He feeds it to Bosh. Passes it to Clark. Jennings. Kicks it to Clark. The dish to Dallenberg. That's good. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th. Feeds to Barea. He passes it to Shumpert. To stop the run. The shot is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Clark. Dishes it to Bosh. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
12 seconds of the shot clock.
Here's Clark. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Outside for Barea. And there's the feed to Shumpert. Got it. Good job in the low post. 50 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Jennings dishes to Clark. Bosh, a screen on Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clark, headed by Shumpert. Good! Clark's got 34.
Just cruising to the finish line.
Yeah, and barring something catastrophic happening, it looks like they'll go home with a nice victory here.
Barea kicks to Shumpert. Takes a 3. Connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And he commits the intentional foul. The Bucks shooting really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Clark. Dallenberg kicks it out to Jennings. Inside. Here's Clark. Goes straight up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Just calm and composed at the line. He tacks a few more points onto this lead.
Barea kicks to Anthony. Shoots the 3. Buries it from outside. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K.
It didn't matter where you shot from tonight. Everything was falling. Have you ever felt this confident about your shot before?
Not that I can remember. I was just in the zone. You get this feeling like you can throw the ball up from anywhere and somehow it'll find a net. Man, that must have been how Bird or MJ felt back in the day when they just took over games, man. I don't know if I'll ever be quite that type of player, but it was nice to get a taste of it tonight, man, even just for a little bit.